Hello YouTube. Well, today we're heading to the Paul Bunyan Show in Cambridge, Ohio, and we're still in New York in the 716 area code, but me and the young buck, we're on our way, and soon enough, I guess in 4 hours 34 minutes we'll be down that way, and we'll wake up tomorrow and check out the show. Really looking forward to it. Got anything to say over there?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Oh, geez. Well, traffic's kind of not doing so well, so hopefully we get there. All right. See you there. Well, this is what we got. We got homemade waffles. What do you think? Pretty good. We're in a Days in Cambridge, Ohio. Well, before we go, we found the pool. There it is. I told him no diving. I don't know where the deep end is, but oh, it's 8 foot here. Well, maybe not.
Yep, 8 foot right here.
Yep.
It's over my head. So,
good luck swimming.
yep.
You won't even need floaties for that one.
Yeah, I don't use floaties.
Well, we made it inside. We're in center field. It appears that they have a racetrack and they have all this equipment inside the racetrack, and we're checking it out. Lots of stuff. Pretty neat. I've been told this is one of the biggest forestry product shows in the US. First time I've ever been here. So far it looks pretty darn cool. Well, this thing's not working right now, but I can't wait to see it when it is. Pretty neat. You can just screw in the wood and bust it apart. Hopefully we can come back when it's running. It's fast. Well, we're at the Splitfire, what would you call this, show, operation, and we're going to talk to Lenny. He's going to show us his brand new splitter he's got here.
Yeah, so this is our Splitfire 1165, and it's been around for almost half a year now, and we're slowly adding options to it, getting them sorted out. It's a very fast vertical splitter.
It's very fast. I can't believe how fast it is.
Absolutely.
It goes like crazy.
Good price point as well.
Yeah, what's it go for?
This one here, the way it is spec'd out, is around 3,500 bucks.
Holy cow, that's really reasonable for a brand new unit. How do you run it? I see it split that piece of wood in no time, but what do you do to make it go?
So by standard, you have this handle up here, down, splitting, and then it auto return back up.
Okay.
And it has the optional knee control where you can use your knee to push this here, actuates the handle down.
That's pretty cool. Oh,
and
so it's got,
still auto return.
It's got a rod that's hooks it right together here.
That's right.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is that stainless?
It is stainless.
Jeez, looks great.
Yep. Absolutely.
Pretty neat, pretty neat. What else you got here? Splitfire, what do they make? All sorts of stuff, it looks like.
Actually specialize in two-way horizontal machines.
Okay.
So that was our staple machine. As of this year, we've been building those for 40 years.
Really?
And they are still an excellent machine for homeowners and especially rental places.
I really like that the wedge splits both directions, it appears.
Absolutely.
That's really neat. You don't have to go back and forth, just split it one way and split it the other.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. I like the way this looks too.
Yeah.
Although at home I'd want it up off the ground, not sucking moisture out of the ground, but...
Yeah, it's just here temporarily. As the show ends, they auction these off, and I believe it goes to a charity.
Really? It looks like a really nice wood.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you talking to us, and thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Rugged Made, I hear a splitter running. Don't know anything about Rugged Made. I think they're a box store splitter. Not for sure, but let's check it out. Boy, it's a fast thing, that's for sure. Well, we're walking up to WoodMeiser's saw here, our booth. We're using a LT70, smooth sounding thing from what I just heard. A little arch in that log. Debarker on there, that's cool. All controlled by joystick. Boy, is that ever fancy. You see how the debarker runs along the side of the log there and cuts in front of the blade? That log turner is neat. You got anything you want to tell me about your sawmill here?
What do you want to know about it?
Well, we have a LT40 HD at home, and this is a lot more futuristic than what we got.
Yep. So this is a 70 Super. That's 35 inches wide, 20 foot, 6 inches long, 55 horsepower Yanmar diesel.
It sounds smooth as could be.
Yep.
And that way you just rolled the log over, that's new compared to what we use. Ours has a little like pincher arm that rolls them over.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. This is a brand new model for this year. You've had it. It's pretty neat how you're running it with those joysticks. What are those fingers in the back there?
That's the fork to go left and right.
Oh.
My dragging back keeps it going left and right and keeps it straight.
That's pretty cool. There's a big engine sitting on top of the mill head there, but doesn't seem to bother it any. How many horses did you say that was?
55.
Have you hit any nails since you've been sawing here at the show?
Not yet. Thankfully not.
That puts a real damper when you hit some nails. Well, thanks for talking with us. Appreciate it. That's a really nice mill that they're using there. There's all sorts of equipment around here. WoodMeiser's got a good sized booth here. So we're at the Eastmade stand, and they're trying out their splitter here. Never seen it before. A lot of oak they're splitting around here these days. I'm so weird I chopped my fingers off with that. Well, here we are at the Eastmade booth, and the owner of the company, I believe, his name is Andrew, and he's going to talk to us about some of his machines that he makes.
Well, this is 2228. You guys have seen this on the channel before.
Yeah, this we had Elliot over, and he split the heck out of a whole bunch of wood in 3 hours. We made a lot of wood. I think it was like 8 face cord in a short amount of time.
These machines perform really well. If you're looking for a heavy-duty commercial splitter, that's what these are. These are made for people that either want something really, really good, or arborist, tree service guys that are doing large volumes of firewood. they're a pretty impressive machine to see run, and Elliott's is a pretty cool one. It's got the attached conveyor on the back.
Yeah, that, man, if I would have seen that going down the road before I seen it in person, I wouldn't have known what it was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'd be like, what is that?
Yeah, when it's all folded up, it's something to see anyways, and I think Elliott's been having a great time with it. I got to visit with Elliott there yesterday for quite a while. And yeah, it was a pretty good day at it.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. He said he'd be out here, but he'd be leaving, so we didn't get to cross paths, but I don't know. It's neat that I got to meet you in person, and I appreciate you showing me your equipment. What else do you make? You make processors, you make everything, right?
We build a little bit of everything, yeah. So like our 48C, that's kind of one of our big flagship processors over there. It's got a 16-way wedge in it. Runs up into the disc screener and clean all the fines and stuff out of the wood for you. And then at the end of it, when it comes into the pile, it's a clean product then. And then our bundler's new. We just started doing a bundler just the last little bit, so it's a new product for us that we have here.
You want to show me the bundler?
Yeah,
that might be something I'm interested in.
Yeah, come on over.
Here we are at the bundler. Boy, that is sweet. Look at the size of those. Those are nice sized.
Yeah, so the bundler, it has graduations on it, marked on it for half, 3/4, and it's a full cubic foot if you want a full cubic foot. The nice thing about that setup too is if you look at where the wheels are on, the whole front end of this is wide open.
Yeah.
So if you need to reach in and grab a bundle, it's right there. You're not leaning over it, you're not reaching for it, and you're not kicking and then down on the bottom here. So the other cool thing about this system too is that this is a direct drive motor off this. So the motor goes into a planetary gear set in here, and then it comes straight through. So there's no belts, no pulleys, any of that stuff. And the other cool thing that happens with this bundler is that it'll actually index in the exact same position.
Oh, no kidding.
So if you hit the button once, it'll wrap once. If you hit it twice, 3 times, whatever, it'll wrap that many times. You'll always index in the exact same spot.
Wow.
So you're left with a bundler that wraps incredibly quickly. It wraps a nice tight bundle.
Yeah.
And it's always in the exact same spot. So in terms of userability and it being intuitive, it's really, really nice. It's one of those things. We've had a lot of people ask us to build a bundler, and unless we can make something better than the next guy, we can make a better mousetrap, we're not going to do it. And that's what we've been able to do with this thing, is we've been able to build a better bundler that's going to suit more people.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
that's something that I would really like to have, something like that. That'd be great for selling bundles out to the road. Now, you guys are out of Canada, right?
We are, yeah.
Where are you located?
We're in the eastern part of Ontario, so we're right above New York State on the pretty well straight north of Watertown is where we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Be a long swim to get over there.
Yeah, you'd be swimming along.
I'd
yeah.
probably have a cramp by the time I got there.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. We're pretty well on the other end of the lake as you guys where we are. That'd be the best way to explain that, probably.
Nice. So there's also another logging show up near Boonville. That you straight across from there, kind of, right?
Yeah. We're not far from Boonville. We're only about 2.5 to 3 hours to make it down to Boonville. It'd be like our local show, and it's a good one every year too. It's worth going to.
Yeah, we didn't make it there this year. I'm not sure what we were doing, but we wanted to come. But we made it to this one. It was a long drive, but we're here.
yeah.
5 hours, but it seems to be well worth it. Lots of neat stuff everywhere.
There's a lot of cool equipment here. And there's a lot of really great people to talk to here too.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I just wanted to mention the orange and blue is really cool. You couldn't miss it from, I don't know, a mile away. You see an orange and blue machine, you know it's yours.
It definitely stands out. It's been kind of a flagship of the brand here, a trademark of the brand. It's been. It was one of those things that I never thought I'd paint anything orange and blue, but here we are.
Right. Well, I think you ought to stick with it because you know it's yours when you see it driving by. Yeah. You see the splitter out in the field somewhere, you know it's yours. So.
Yeah, that's exactly like a John Deere tractor, right?
Exactly. Yep. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for talking with us, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah, no worries. Greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to show off our equipment here.
Yep, me and the young buck, we like this stuff. Don't we? He don't have a lot to say always, but we're having fun.
That's all right.
It's pretty neat equipment here, that's for sure. That orange and blue looks pretty nice. I don't know, they're John Deere's. Look at it, we love John Deere's. What a big, look at that grapple. It's pretty neat, huh?
Yep.
That's a pretty looking processor. A little bit of everything. Another vertical type splitter. That's different. Where the heck's the cylinder? Oh yeah, let's see how it works. That's pretty neat. Everybody's new idea of splitting wood is vertical. Well, that saw blade was a lot faster than this saw type. What? Deck works really well. Tiger cats. We ran into a guy last night that bought a new Tiger cat here yesterday. I don't know what model he bought, but he was staying in the same days in that we were. I'm not sure if it was a skidder or forwarder or what. Want to get a picture over there, young buck? So I don't think I said this earlier, but this is a 2024 Paul Bunyan Show. And boy, it's awesome. Who let the dogs out? Ooh, ooh. Those are some big orange dogs, that's for sure. That is a big log. Looks like, I don't know, is it black walnut or what it is? I don't know. But it's giant. Well, I guess it's not black walnut. Well, that's a big girl right there. And we got Smokey the bear and the big orange dogs. Here at the Husqvarna tent, you can try any saw out. They got logs set up. Right now they're trying out a battery-powered one. Let's check that out. How many cuts do you get out of a battery?
Ours not long enough.
How long does the battery last?
With ours, it's equivalent to a taking gas that's not longer.
Oh, really?
With 300, yep.
Holy cow. I'm not a big battery guy, but that's pretty cool. It lasts that long, I guess. Do they make bigger ones than that, or is that the only one you got?
That's the biggest one we have.
That'd be great if you were up in a tree.
Yeah.
For limbs, that'd actually be nice.
You have to go down for a taking gas.
I'm looking at a 572, but I'm just doing firewood. Is that too big a saw for me?
It really depends.
Seems pretty heavy.
Yeah. I mean, those guys are going to be more experts on the bigger saws. More battery focused.
Yeah.
So, that'd be a question for them. But
look at your Tesla. You got a Tesla saw there. Well, thanks for talking with me.
Yes, of course.
Like I was saying, they got wood set up here, and here's a rep from Husqvarna. His name's Rick. He's going to tell us about these electric saws he's got.
Hey, I'm Rick Martineau. I am a senior training specialist for Husqvarna for North America. And so today we're taking a look at our new T542 IXP and our new 542 IXP. These are the upgrades to our original Pro Battery series known as the T540 IXP and the 540 IXP. So what's the difference? All battery saws on the market are direct drive. And so with direct drive, when you're in a cut, especially larger wood, doing technical cutting, crane work, removals, those kind of things, if you get into oversized wood and you overload the motor will go into protection. It has an overload protection system.
Right, so then it'll be stuck and you don't have nothing.
You would sort of be stuck. And so with a direct drive saw only, you either understand, learn the saw, figure it out over time, or you get stuck in the cut and then you have to release the trigger, back the saw out of the cut a little bit, and then re-engage the saw and back into the cut you go.
Gotcha.
So what happens now with the only battery saw in the world with a clutch? The clutch absorbs the energy just like a gas saw. So when you're in the cut, you overpressure or over exert the saw into the cut, or you get into too much wood, and now the clutch disengages but the motor stays engaged. So now we just release the pressure a little bit, keep the hand on the throttle, and you're right back to cutting like you were before. So the reaction is just like you would expect with a gas saw, but with all the advantage of battery.
Pretty neat. Very nice.
Yeah, if you want to take a look under, you can see.
Yeah. Looks just like a standard
it's
clutch.
just like a standard saw.
And it's pretty neat that the batteries will last as long as a tank full, he was telling me there. And
yeah, and in some cases more than a tank of fuel.
Really?
So if you're looking at the rear handle saw, it comes with a 9.4 amp hour battery. So we have extended runtime with that. The coolest part of that is I can take this big battery over a 5.2 amp hour battery, and I could pop it right into my climbing saw, because with a pass-through system, I have the ability to run any of our batteries and any of our products.
That's pretty neat how it's a pass-through. I would have thought it would have been different than that. I like it.
So we're one of the few companies that does active cooling at the 2 times when lithium ion gets its hottest. One is discharging, so in use, and the other is charging. So our chargers have fans in them to cool the battery while they charge. Our product has fans in them to cool the battery while they run.
Cool. Well, thanks. I appreciate all the wisdom and knowledge you shared with us, and thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
You bet. Here we are at the Wolf Ridge manufacturing area, and they got all their splitters lined up. I see a 28 Pro right there, next one back. That's the same one we run. Let's see what they're running right now. Is it a 28 Pro? That's what we got. Same unit. familiar with that one. 35C Magnum. Oh, I got a 12-way on there, I think. That's pretty cool. Man, I like that wedge. Wood in 2 pieces. Top is what I'm trying to get. You're quite the innovator. Well, like I said, we're at the Wolf Ridge tent here, and we actually have the owner of the company. His name's Chris Wolf.
How you doing, guys?
So tell me about some of the stuff you got here, Chris.
Well, we want to keep pushing the envelope. We want to keep bringing out new stuff. So every year we try to get a little bigger and bigger. And this year we added express wrappers, nice little budget-friendly wrap station. We got this big dog diesel SHO machine here. We brought our brand new disc screener over there. You guys got some footage of that?
Yeah, I was just taping that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And that wedge there, tell me about that wedge. That thing's wild.
That is, we call it our Wicked Wedge. That's a 12-way wedge. And we designed that for being able to do like 16-inch rounds straight through one pass.
That would be great for us, but I have a 28 Pro and I don't think that'll fit on there.
Right, yeah, it's a little big for the 28 Pro, but yeah, the 35C, the 35-ton machine is what we recommend for that.
Right, I got a bunch of ash rounds and I'd love to put it through there, but I don't think I can do it.
Right, yep.
Maybe someday I'll have to trade up and get one of these bigger ones.
Yep.
Yeah, all the machines you got here are just awesome.
Thank you.
So tell me a little about this one then.
This one here is a 25 horsepower diesel option. So it has full auto cycle, 35 tons, 5-second cycle time, and can run up to a 12-way wedge, 450 pounds on the log lift, highway towable at 80 miles an hour, full suspension under it. We got the oil cooler, we got, you can put on light towers and everything else on it. You can get it with taillights and all kinds of different stuff. So
that sure is cool.
Yeah.
I see it's got a Hartville hardware sticker on the side of it. So I bought my 28 Pro used from a good friend of mine, Steve, and he bought his new unit from Hartville Hardware.
Nice.
And,
yeah, they're a great dealer for us. They stock a lot of machines.
It sounded like an awesome place to buy anything from. They had everything, he told me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
What, you want to show me anything else around here?
No, yeah, we can take a walk around. This is the this here is a power pack for the disc cleaner, and these will be available in a few different options. We can do like the 13 horsepower. We've got an oil cooler. We can also make a bigger one with a V-twin Honda. So if you want to power multiple things off the same power unit, you can do that.
Yeah.
This one here, the cover lifts up here, and you plug in your power pack here. We got a detented valve to run everything, and 13 horsepower Honda engine. Great on fuel, but yeah, we can power that big disc cleaner with it.
That's pretty neat. Now, do other people make something similar to that? Because I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, there's a few other companies that make a disc cleaner. One thing we did innovate was be able to tilt it up higher, so you get better cleaning action.
Will it swivel also, or no?
Yeah, the conveyor will swivel side to side.
Yeah, I thought I seen that on YouTube the other day. That's awesome.
Yep.
Pretty neat. It seems like everything you guys make, you really think about everything, and even like the 28 Pro, the wedge, just the wedge alone, the way the wood comes off it doesn't stick on it so like other ones I've used.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's just so nice that you got everything figured out for us, you know, as an end user. It's really great.
Thank you.
I see you got little grizzly bars on there.
Yeah, for the conveyor here, they all come with grizzly bars and swivel hubs, so you can swing the conveyor side to side.
So I just took an old hay elevator and created into a wood elevator.
Okay.
But boys, maybe someday I'll have something like this.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
You also got a little machine over on the other side there to make little firewood, don't you?
Yeah.
Want to show me that?
Yeah, we could walk over there.
All right, so what do we got here, Chris?
Well, we just started importing these from the UK. Our buddies at Fuelwood. We're going to be the North American distributor for all Fuelwood products. And this is the Kinlet 200. So it can take like 5-inch to 6-inch wood and make this tiny little split sizes.
Yeah.
Okay? So your tabletop stoves, your little pizza ovens, this stuff works great for that.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's pretty well automated. So you load your rounds in down here, and then an X-blade knife will do the splitting, and you can adjust your feed rate to change your sizes of the wood.
Really?
Yep. So you can go all the way down to maybe pencil size.
Wow.
Or, you can change it up to go to 1x1, or even like a 2x2.
Nice.
Yep.
That's quite a neat machine.
So it would be great for like smokers and little tabletop stoves.
And the one behind is a little bigger?
Yeah, that one's a little bigger. That one can do up to 11.5 inches long. And a little better automation, a little bigger feeds coming in, and also a little bigger hopper on the end here.
Gotcha.
So
very cool. That's neat to see this stuff in person. I seen it on YouTube or on the internet already.
Sure.
But it's nice to see it up close in person. I don't
So-
have one of those little stoves, but maybe I ought to get one.
Yeah, they are really popular, and again, these smaller sizes for the little pizza ovens are great. And the nice thing is it's super automated, so it just feeds in the wood, and this X-blade comes out, and it's like all you can do is just load some billets in and collect the pieces.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty
so
cool.
you don't have to run no levers. You push the start button and it starts automatically.
Yeah, it's almost like a lathe or CNC, but for firewood.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well, thanks, Chris. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Everything you got is really cool, and we're happy to finally catch up and talk to you.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Well, now we're at a display for Valsix heaters, and we got a guy named Hunter here, and he's he's in charge of these heaters, and I personally own one of these heaters. The one I own is just that exact heater, I'd say. And it's hard to sell a heater on a day that's almost 80 outside here and sunny.
Absolutely.
I asked him if he's selling any, and he's having a hard time today with this heat. It's a beautiful day, blue skies. Hunter, you got anything to tell me about these heaters?
And they're the number 1 rated space heater in the world. We've sold these heaters for 20-some years.
Hold that mic up by your mouth and put it on your shirt. I don't know if we'll hear you. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's all good.
Yeah, we've sold these heaters for around 20 years. So probably close to 2,000 a year. Like I said, they're the number 1 rated space heater in the world. Don't use very much fuel. We'll burn off-road diesel just as clean.
Yeah, what do they burn an hour? Less than a gallon an hour, right?
Yep, 7/10 of a gallon an hour. 9 gallons of fuel, and this one's going to get you close to 11, 12 hours of runtime. They can be thermostat controlled, so they'll cycle on and off as they need to.
Yeah.
If you want to go off square footage, the one running here will do 4,000 square foot. The deluxe version over there will do 6,000, and the big one right here will do 10,000 by itself.
Yeah, so that big one, that's the one that the Bills and the football people stand in.
It is. It's actually the most efficient one. Fuel consumption is the same as the one over here.
Gotcha.
We're burning 8/10 of a gallon an hour with that one. 15 gallons of food, you're going to get close to 20, 21 hours of runtime on low. On high, close to 14, 15. And that's if you just left it, just running the whole time. I don't believe
mine has just one setting, doesn't have a high and low.
Yep.
That's the same as this one, right? I really love it. It's weird because you don't notice it's glowing red, but if it wasn't so bright out here, you'd see that was nice and red, but with the sun, you can't even tell.
Yes, sir.
That's strange, but I really like my heater. I got an uninsulated pole barn, and it heats it up nice so you can work on stuff. And
yes, sir.
Heats all the objects because it's
good quick heat too.
Yeah,
good quick heat.
It doesn't smell. It's quiet. I got nothing but good things to say about Valsix.
Absolutely.
They're a really good heater. And well, Hunter, I appreciate you telling me about this stuff a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And I hope you do sell a few of these heaters because they're really nice units. So, well, thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, sir.
Shake.
Big old logs.
That's a big log there.
The redwoods say legally can't cut them down.
Really? Those are some big logs. I'm not sure I've ever seen a log that big. Is it really black on it? Big, big, big. Well, now we're with Northeast Implements. They're out of New York. That's where we're from. And they happen to be a Farm-I. Is it Farm-I or Farm-E?
Farm-E.
Farm-E. So I always screw that up when I say that. I say, we got a Farm-E or a Farm-I. So we got Farm-E winches. At home we have a 501. That's our new addition to our fleet. And I don't know what model the old ones were, but they were nice, but the 501's better. But now we got even better. So what do we got now?
We got the W50R, which would be the comparable model to the JL501.
And so what year did they come out with this model?
I would say probably about 2018, 19, somewhere in there.
I know ours was old, but it was new. And
yes, sir.
It was old stock.
Yes,
and
sir.
It's really nice. It looks a lot like the same.
Yes, they didn't do too much cosmetically. Internally, they did a couple things different with the chain.
You said they have 5-year clutch warranty?
Yes, a 5-year clutch warranty.
How does the clutch actually? We never had to work on it because we just got it, but it just rubs as you pull on this here.
Yeah, it's a ratchet brake design. So as you pull the clutch, there is a set of rollers that engage.
Okay, so they just spear out like on a clutch on a mini bike almost.
A pickup truck. Push the clutch in on a pickup truck.
Cool.
Yes, sir. And it's a ratchet brake design. So as a ratchet, as you'd think, as it goes around, it clicks, and there's a drum lock, so it'll lock itself in place.
Nice.
So you're not back spooling.
Cool. Very nice. Where are these things made in?
Finland.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's cool.
We've been importing them since 1976.
Wow.
The original owner of our company was actually born in Finland and came here for college and decided to start a company. He said, why not bring a Farm-E winch to the U.S.?
Very neat.
So we are the first winch manufacturer in the U.S.
And yeah, that's cool. That's good. But you got a lot of different models here.
Yes,
jumping
we do.
ahead here. How many horsepower is that tractor for?
I would say a minimum of 70 horse.
Wow.
That'll pull about 15,000 pounds.
Cool.
That is comparable to the JL60 or the JL601.
Awesome.
That is also a ratchet brake design, which is new for a winch that size. They used to be what you call a band brake.
Gotcha. So now, is it perfectly okay to hook your chains on here and pull your logs out, skid them out, hooked on there or not?
It is depending on the circumstance. Preferably, I would always hook to your sliders.
And then you pull on the drum, on the cable?
Yes, and lock the drum. Just in case anything were to ever happen where your logs had come up and wedged under and the chain's tight, and when you drop the blade on your 3-point, they would get pinched. And how are you going to get the chain out?
Gotcha.
How are you going to get the log from out under there?
Gotcha. Another thing is, it seems like if you have it here and you have it too short and you turn, you're either going to bend them ears or bend something.
Correct.
Something's got to give.
Absolutely. And with this, if it were to slide under and it was hooked to the keyhole sliders, you would be able to just release your drum lock and it would free spool out.
Gotcha.
You could drive away and you would no longer be stuck.
Cool. I see you got all sorts of fun stuff, like this grapple truck, I guess, trailer.
Yeah, the loader is also made by Farmy.
That's neat.
Yes.
That's an awesome little sign you got flying up there.
Yeah,
and you got a splitter. That's kind of cool, horizontal.
Yep.
Tell me about that thing.
That is a self-contained hydraulic PTO wood splitter. It's kind of designed for wood boilers. It'll do up to a 48-inch tall split.
Holy cow.
And it's kind of neat. Something that's never really been in the U.S. before. It's designed to where that arm over there, if you were to roll your round onto it, when you return the splitter, it'll actually pick it up for you.
Really?
And once you get your piece where you'd like it, you can slap this here handle and that wedge will drop down and hold the piece in place. You're not fighting with trying to hold it.
Wow.
And there's rollers to kind of help guide and
so it's
widen.
Not just pressure, it has a little less resistance on the rollers, I guess.
Yeah, yep.
That's pretty neat. Never seen anything like that.
Yep.
And who makes this thing?
Posh. They're made in Austria.
Wow. That's really cool. How many gallon per minute pumps does such a thing have?
It's actually very minimal. I think it's around 7 or 8.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's really cool.
Just runs 540. Actually, you can run it lower. Just going to be a little bit slower.
Right. I never ever seen anything like it. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. You did a great job on camera, and you didn't know you were going to, and you did wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Those grapples are really cool looking. Those will go. Any one of them will fit on the head up there? Or what's the deal?
No, nope. There's thousands of different sizes and options.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, thanks for talking with us and especially showing us the Farmy winches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially seeing we have one that we put on the channel once in a while. We got to do more of it. We got a bunch of ash logs we're going to have to pull out soon. So that'll be on the channel more often than it was.
Awesome. Put it to work.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Have a good one. That's a really nice log trailer and grapple and tractor. Deutz. I think that's probably a kiln. You probably put wood in here and dry it. That's my guess. Could be wrong, but that's what I think we're looking at. Luckily, it's not turned on heat right now. Let's see what we can find out on the outside here. So that's what it is, a kiln. Pretty neat. Air dry. Wow, it's quite the unit on the back there. That's a pretty neat cart, huh, young buck? Yeah, young buck's getting hot and grumpy. So a bit ago there was a guy climbing up those tires up over there. He's not there anymore, but I'll give you guys a little aerial view of the show. We're all the way at the far end of it, and you're elevated above our head. And there's a nice sign showing it off. So here we are. You got anything to say yet?
Nope.
Jeepers.
I don't know what to say.
He never says anything. But we're having a great time. He says he's no good at YouTube. This is his idea.
Hey, didn't think you'd actually go through it.
He didn't think I'd do it. That's all right. I enjoy doing it. So we'll keep on showing you stuff here. Well, it's kind of ironic. We came all the way from home in the 716 area code, and look what we found. A chainsaw dealer that's right around our house. Woodcutters headquarters in Akron, New York. You can see it there. They got all sorts of nice stuff up here. And look at all these saws. And their prices, boy, you can't beat them. They got some real good deals going on here at the show. So if anybody needs anything, stop to Woodcutters, talk to Gino. He's the owner. I just talked to him, and I happened to buy a new saw from him. Kind of ironic that I had to come 5 hours from home to buy it, but that's what I did. So if anybody needs a saw, check them out. There's some aerials. Anything you can think of for forestry products, we're here. And there's a dude up there climbing. I don't know, that seems like a lot of hard work. And boy, is he up there. That's impressive. You think you can do that, young buck?
No.
Me either. Me neither. I'm getting down. How to actually do that?
He's got a cable, he jumps.
Oh, he is cabled. Look, you don't even have the rope around his... He's doing all that with his hands?
This guy don't have... The last guy I seen, he had a cable on, he just jumped down.
Yeah, he does have a cable that's coming down.
Oh.
Retractable. Oh. I don't know how he's going down so slow.
He's doing it all barefoot too.
Yeah, he's like a ninja. I'm glad I got to show you guys the guy up there. That's pretty neat. Well, that's a different type of mill. Wow, the blade just turned directions. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, they're building something with timber frame. It's a nice wood splitter, a big heavy duty one. All wood log splitters.
The guy that was climbing up on the top of the thing.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
That's a big wedge, or push block. Pretty neat. That takes some real strength to climb up there. Here's our next contestant, it looks like.
Horn goes off, your time starts. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a strong son of a gun.
All right, thank you.
Army would take him. Is that your guys' brother? Is he your brother or related?
He's over halfway there. Can we cheer him on?
That's got to be so tiring.
You're almost there. You just got to ring the bell. You have long arms. You don't even have to get all the way up there.
Gosh, it's so close. There's some more crazy looking equipment. Self-propelled wood splitter. That's pretty darn cool. Drivable augers or conveyor. That's neat. Splitfire. Yeah. You want to talk about your machines here?
Yeah, sure.
What do you got? Hey, let me give you a microphone. I got an extra one here. Put that on.
There you go.
There you go. You're all hooked up. What do you got here?
Splitfire. I don't know if you know the brand.
I've seen them. Does out there the Morgans have one?
Yeah, exactly. He has a 1320 orange.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's
that. I didn't realize you got a splitter, and that's a really neat invention.
Yeah, it's all in one unit, so you don't need any other piece of equipment to move it around. If you have to move it or like get away from the pile, move closer to the pile, you just step on it and you can drive it.
That is crazy.
Yeah. You have the log lift, so you have 16 or 20 foot long conveyor, and we also have the 20 inches stroke or a 24 inches stroke available.
Nice. So what's the price point on such a thing? It looks pretty pricey.
Yeah, it's between 20 to 25,000 roughly, depending on the option you
That's
want.
pretty neat though for something that's self-propelled and drive right out to your wood pile.
Yeah.
Are these the only things you guys make?
We only do vertical wood splitter, yeah.
Yeah, and they all have, oh they don't all have them because there's one without, and there.
This one is our towable unit. It's the road unit.
Very pretty color.
So you have an axle on it, you have a road tire. 72-inch table plus an extra 2 feet long for the log lift at the end, so plenty of space to work with.
I'm excited to see the thing working.
Yeah, the foot pedal,
foot pedal.
It's adjustable up and down.
That's pretty neat. Oh, it's pretty fast too.
Yeah, it's a 4-second spinning cycle.
That's pretty good. Where are you guys located? Where do you buy these?
We're in Canada, in Quebec.
Okay.
But we deliver everywhere in the United States.
So you order them online?
Yeah, you can order it online, or you call me directly, or you can use our dealer. We have AJ Shaver in Pennsylvania that sells our product.
Okay.
Reeves Timber, that's even out of Virginia, that sells our product.
Oh, very cool.
That's 4x4 in Vermont, and we have also in Maine. Central Maine equipment.
Oh, very cool. Well, it was a pleasure talking with you, and thanks for showing me around your product.
Hey, thanks for passing by.
Yeah, I appreciate you showing us. Thanks again. We've always thought about having a kiln, and here they made one. Pretty neat. Little torpedo heater in there, a little enclosure. Pretty awesome. Looks easy enough. I think anybody could make one of them. Dump trailers, grapple hooks, they got it all. Now that thing is cool. I would love to see that thing operating right now, but it's not running, so I guess we're not going to see it. And my battery's getting pretty low, so this is probably the end of the video. I hope everybody enjoyed seeing all the stuff that's going on here. There's plenty of it. There's even a helicopter right there. Wouldn't think we'd see that. We haven't seen that yet. If you guys like this, please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. And I hope it was better than watching the news for you. And we had a great time here. Young Buck, you gonna talk yet?
I don't got nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Okay, well, thanks again. Happy farming. So I'm hanging out with the guys here. It's Sarah. Sarah's how you say it. They got a real cool sawmill. It's electric. They got a generator behind me. I don't know if you can hear it running, but it's nice and quiet compared to the WoodMeiser that we have. and the boys are going to talk to me about it. What do you got to tell me?
Yeah, so this is our ME110 zinc-coated steel frame saw. Sawmill bandsaw blade. It's got a 120 millimeter blade on it.
I can't believe how wide a blade it is. 3.5 inches basically. WoodMeiser blade I think is only like an inch and I don't know.
They're pretty small, inch and a half, inch and a quarter, something like that.
That's impressive. That's a beautiful piece of black walnut you got up there.
Yes, it is. We're able to get really precise cuts. The machine will tell you if it's a 1/16 of an inch out.
Really?
And you can see how small the kerf is, how smooth the line is all the way, and how smooth the cut is on top.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And with that wide blade and the electric motor, we can really do a lot with that.
Oh, it catches the sawdust and dumps it on the end.
It sure does.
That was cool. WoodMeiser we got just squirts it out as you go.
It puts sawdust all over the place.
Yeah.
These are manufactured in Germany and Bavaria, just outside of Munich.
Generally speaking, German stuff's pretty good.
It is, and it's meticulously engineered.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell when you see it operate.
Yeah. What is it? 480 or 110 or 220 or what?
483 phase.
Gotcha. It's really neat how quiet it is.
Yep.
Nice product.
Thank you.
How many? Is this a brand new unit?
This is a brand new one, yeah.
Is there what? You got multiple different models, or?
Yeah. So we have the way that it works is we have 3 different frame styles, and then with those 3 different frame styles, there's about 2 saw head options on each one of those frame styles. So this is our middle weight frame style, and then we have much larger one too. So we can do on this one we could do a 42-inch diameter log as a 32-inch throat on it.
Oh, that was sick.
But all of the hydraulics and stuff are customizable, so you can add a bunch of different extra features on it as you need. Different lengths, different toe board configurations, different receiver configurations. You can do it mobile, stationary, lots of different customizations.
Wow. Cool. Well, I appreciate you showing me your products, and well, thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Well, I had to get a picture of this wood here. It got my attention. It's stacked really cool. And I walked up, and here's a guy, Ken. He's what are you, a rep?
I'm the general manager.
General manager of, how do you say it?
Metsa Machines, but we import and distribute Yappa firewood processors.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're working pretty awesome. What can you tell me about this stuff?
Well, we've been, you can see how much we produce here in about 2 days worth, and just kind of casually running the equipment, but we run machines that handle logs up to about 20 inches, and we can cut them to length that you want, from 16 inches down to as short as you need them, and process them into firewood.
Nice. What I like about your wood is it's small, like everybody wants, not big monsters like everybody doesn't want.
Yeah, this one is run through our perfect split mechanism on our 435.
Cool. Can we go check that out?
Absolutely.
All right. This is quite the unit we got here.
Yeah, this is our 435. This is the largest piece we make.
So it's basically a box wedge. You're just shoving it through.
That's exactly right.
Well, that's cool.
And then it'll sit here and process it through. It also incorporates our perfect clean mechanism, which is a vibrating grate with an outfeed conveyor. And you can see the first layer of cleaning with the debris over there. And at that point, the wood still is pretty clean. And then we run it through one of our disc cleaners.
That's trouble. I always have debris everywhere when I'm done, and what a mess. You got to clean up, or you can't even work. It's like walking on marbles.
Exactly. So, but what that does between the perfect clean and the disc cleaner, the firewood you saw over there is ready to go.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
really nice. Well, cool. I appreciate you talking to me and showing me your machine. And the box wedge reminds me of my buddy Everything Elliott. He has a Eastmade with a box wedge, and it's similar in design. You know, the box wedge is the same, I guess, similar, only similarness. But anyway, thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Enjoy.
So he's going to split some wood for me here. We're going to check this thing out. Oh, that's pretty slick. work of it, huh? Nice how it's getting rid of all the small fines over there. Man, that's really great. I got a bunch of ash logs at home. I'd love to throw through it. Work a sweat on this thing, would you? How you doing? To see this thing, and we got to find it there, or see it.
Just make a kindling?
I don't know, just splits it apart. Yeah, it's a monster wood that you couldn't handle any other way. Make some fence posts out of it. I'm gonna go around the other side. Oh, I guess he's done. We are. Well, I charged my battery, and I thought it was the end of the road before, but we stopped and we talked to some guys, real nice guys, and shot the crap and charged my phone a little, and now we're really leaving.
Yeah.
So, young buck wants to go fishing on the way home somewhere.
See, here they have pike and they have pike and muskie here, which at home they have pike but not muskie. So if I'm really lucky, maybe I'll catch a pike, or at least see one.
So he's in a hurry to get home, and we had a great time here at the show. The I keep calling it the Boonville Show, but it's the Paul Bunyan Show. They have something similar in Boonville, New York. Supposedly this is one of the biggest shows of the country. Not sure of that myself, but that's what I was told. I got all sorts of fun stuff going on. You could go broke here, that's for sure. And well, we did a good job spending some money on the saw here, so we got some chains and some fuel. In the Husqvarna, if you buy 3 tanks of fuel, you get a 5-year warranty on the saw. So that was kind of a no-brainer. So, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment if you got one.
Maybe at the end of the video, if I do end up catching a fish, it'll be on there. No promises.
Yeah, for sure. If you get any fish, we're going to put it on the end of the video. So keep watching. Normally I put pictures on the end. So keep on watching all the way to the end and see if you caught a fish. Have a good one.
Looks like a little duck. Bring it over here. Let's see that little thing. Oh, that's pretty cute. Well, young buck 716 says we're going to try somewhere else, so he's not having very good luck here. You got something to say now?
Nope.
Oh, come on. What'd you try using?
Maps.
You tried a duck. Is that what you're telling me about? The duck? What's the duck?
No, I tried a map spinner, tried the big wide bait, didn't get anything on that. I thought surely I'd catch something on the maps, but since I didn't catch that, I think that means we're going to the next.
I guess we're going to try somewhere else. He wants to try some bass pond somewhere. So, we'll get there and we'll show you that.